Hello, and it's race day. We are going to do the Karoo to coast, so stay tuned.
Great to see all my old mates back enjoying the riding.
So that was my Karoo to coast experience. Short and sweet. Unfortunately, sweet is not the way I would describe it. I soon realized when I got on my bike in Uniondale that there was an issue with the pedal on the drive side. There was no plan that I could make that would rectify the problem, and because I knew the terrain that was awaiting me, I knew that this was not going to happen for me. So I basically just made the loop from the start line back around, back into town, and then I started looking for a lift take me back to Neisner. What probably happened was I had older pedals on the bike and they were leaking a little bit of grease, so I thought of removing them and putting on newer pedals. The idea was that newer pedals will probably not give me any issues. So what probably happened was when removing the old pedals and putting in the newer pedals, I was probably the one that damaged the thread. And I wouldn't have noticed this right away because when I usually install pedals, I don't tighten them with the Allen key. I usually just tighten them hand tight, and as I pedal, they would usually tighten up themselves. But I maybe have a solution for the issue. I spoke to a guy at an engineering shop. He's gonna have a look. So I need to remove the crank arm and get it to his house so that he can do a little recon and see what he can do. So that's what we're going to do today. Sweet. So I don't know if you can see, but you've got the bolt that screws against this little cap, and as you unscrew it, it connects to the cap, and then it starts pushing off the non-drive inside crank, and then the drive side just pulls out. I did a video on this when I replaced my chainring, so check up the link up there somewhere. Just clean this up and then I'll remove the chainring. I'm on my way now to meet up with the guy that he works in an engineering shop. He told me that he might be able to do a repair on the crank, and yeah, so he did the job, and I'm going to go fetch it. So it's the next morning. I just want to show you what it looks like. As you can see, he put in a piece of steel which he threaded in. He put some thread lock on there, which is apparently the strongest thread lock that you can think of. They use it on airplanes, so hopefully it's really strong. And then he cut the thread for the pedal through that, and yeah, the pedal is already on there. As you can see, I already fitted the chainring last night. I'm gonna put everything together and then go and test ride it. One more thing. It is with great sadness that I take off my race number that I eventually didn't end up using. Feels a little weird, but let's go take it outside. So yeah, I'm gonna see how it holds up. So here we go. Pedal's holding up nicely. Slightly windy outside, but it's not bad, but I don't think it's working out well with the camera. There's another section going down that way, which is slightly more technical. That's a little more impact on the pedal, and then climbing everything back up would also be a good test to see if the pedal will hold up. So I'm gonna do the downhill and then climb back up, and then we are golden. Working hard or hardly working, hey Mac? I am currently acting as a brand ambassador for the brand I Love Boobies. What they do is they raise funds for people who can't afford to go for breast screenings, so that they can go for a free breast screening. Early detection saves lives. So if you dig the shirt, if you dig the socks, then there will be a link in the description down below where you can go and order if you are interested. So, I guess it's safe to say that the pedal is on there. I'd like to thank the engineering dude that could sort me out. Now I'm back on my bike again, so that's awesome. So yeah, with that, that's the end of the video. It didn't end up being the video that I wanted it to be. I've been waiting for the Karoo to Coast event for 3 years, and to finally be there, ready to ride, and then being stopped in your tracks with a mechanical issue like this. It was heartbreaking to say the least, but we move on. Luckily I had a nice weekend with my family, and family time is pretty precious, so see ya.